guys, it's Jess and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today, clicking on this video. If you're new here, be sure to head on down below, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification. That'd be super fun. You can join the Jam Fam. We'd love to have you all subscribe. But yeah, for today's video, what we are going to be doing is something I love doing on this channel. I'm going to be reviewing a product for you. I want to tell you all of the good and all the bad I have to say about the Canon G7X Mark II. This is a very common vlog camera that we see a lot of YouTubers using. I feel like a lot of the beauty community uses this camera. I've been using it for about 2 years now, and something I've wanted to do for a while is just sit down and tell you all the things I like and all the things I really don't like, because there's plenty of both. So here's my honest review of the Canon G7X. So first off, we are going to start with the pros because, you know, we're going to start on a happy, positive note. There's plenty of good things to be said about this camera. I think the first thing that came to mind of what's great about this camera is I absolutely love the quality of everything it films. Like, as a vlog camera, it really is beautiful. If you're in good lighting conditions, it is stunning in my opinion. Because I usually use this on auto, and I think considering it's on auto and it's just basically a little point and shoot, you're not taking on and off lenses, I think it does a really great job. Another thing, if you're looking to buy a vlog camera and this is one you're considering, I really love how it has the flip screen. I know that's kind of the biggest thing is it's really hard to vlog and to know if you're in frame, if you look good, if there's something in your teeth, if you don't have one of these. And so what you have is just the camera, and then the back just flips right up, so you can be filming and you can just have it out here, you can see it. So it's really common to just be out, to have your camera like this so you can see that you're in frame. You hopefully don't want to stare at it the whole time, but it's very helpful to have this. And so for me, I know having this extra screen has just really come in handy. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, it takes very beautiful clean shots, and I think when it comes to photography, the same is true. I like to take this on little day trips or when I'm with my friends, because I would say that this is definitely a step up from an iPhone. It's not going to be the same as using a professional camera, but using something like this really does give you good quality. So a lot of times I will be the one that'll be like, hey, can we put it on my camera? I will send it to you. It'll be on your phone, because that's the thing. Everyone wants the photo on their phone, and I get that, but this will be better than anyone's phone right now, 9 times out of 10. It's just a good size to throw in your purse or your backpack, and so that's something I really enjoy about it is as much as I'd love to take the big camera I'm filming on right now, I'd love to take it everywhere, it's just not practical. And so this is a really great addition if you are a camera junkie like some of us. Another really cool perk to this camera is that it has a flash. I did not probably find this out for I don't think I knew this the whole year that I owned it, the first year or so. I'm the kind of person who typically tries not to use a flash on the camera because, you know, you kind of sometimes get that weird, it just sometimes looks bad. But in some situations you really need it. And so this flash is a very powerful flash. And so, you know, every now and then if you are in a situation when that is the best you can do is use a flash, it's really strong. It's probably going to be better than the flash on your phone too. And so that is another really awesome feature. Okay, I saved what in my opinion is the best for last. I don't know how many of you know this, but the Canon G7X, like some of the other Canon products, has a Wi-Fi component. So with something like this, it has its own built-in Wi-Fi basically, and you can download the Canon camera app on your phone. And so if you want to transfer some pictures from the SD card onto your phone, it's a very simple process. And what I love about this is when I'm places with my friends and everyone wants it on their phone, I'm like, okay, hang tight, I'll get it on my phone, I'll airdrop it to everyone. It's so convenient, and yeah, it always works for me. I've never had an issue with that. Now that I've told you about my favorite parts about the Canon G7X, I want to tell you about my least favorite parts. I think the most reoccurring problem I have with this camera is just the mic quality isn't, the audio isn't that great. If you're in great audio conditions where the room is silent and maybe you are talking in a just good mid-range voice that's not too loud, not too quiet, it's probably gonna be just fine. And if you're not doing a ton of video stuff that's super fancy, it's no big deal. But what I find a lot of times is I'm having to turn the audio way up, and sometimes it's peaking, and I don't know, it's just, I don't feel like the mic on it is as, just don't know how great I think it is. And I think there is a way to attach a mic to it, but I have always had a hard time. I've seen people using it, but I don't really know how. I know, so there's a little place for an HDMI, and then there's a little, I think this is a micro USB port. It says USB, but it's tiny. Anyways, I think there are ways to attach a microphone to it. I'm not entirely certain. If you know, please let me know in the comments, because I would have no problem ordering something off Amazon. A little bulky, but like doable. But yeah, the audio is just like, it's fine. It would not make me not buy it. It's just something that like if you are super big on having like crisp, clean, perfect audio, like you're gonna need to like figure something else out. Something that I know like other cameras that are similar sizes can do, but this one can't, is you can't change the lens. Like I know there's some Sony cameras that are like comparable size, and so that's cool, but you can change the lenses on those, and this one you can't. It just is what it is. It zooms pretty far, but if you're trying to do like artsy stuff, I honestly would suggest investing in a different camera. If you just want to point and shoot, if you want to vlog really simple, that's fine, but you don't have the freedom of changing your lenses, which is to some people I think a little bit less enticing. Something that really can be a pain that I don't have this happen as much, but I see this happen a lot of times with vloggers and their videos. The focus can be really slow. If your camera is newer, I don't know how much of a problem that is. Like I don't have it all the time, but sometimes it just like won't focus, and it's very, in my experience, it's kind of rare. But yeah, sometimes the focus is just not your best friend, because usually what I find is I'm using it like in auto, and I'm trying to just autofocus as well, because I don't do as like specific on the settings as I do with a different kind of camera. Okay, I wanted to mention this, even though this isn't my personal experience, I wanted to throw this out there. I see a lot of like YouTube vloggers have their G7Xs break, and I don't know if it's the camera, I don't know if it's the user, or just from like really a lot of frequent use. I have never had it break. I had a scare recently where I thought that I had like an SD card, part of an SD card jammed in the SD card holder. That was terrifying because I did not buy the warranty. That was my fault. Should have bought the warranty. But a lot of people have them break. What I hear is that the screws on the flip screen like come unscrewed, or that these like tiny hinges break. There's all these things that could happen potentially, and that I just don't think most people can fix. I think you have to pay to fix it. I think for the price what you get with this camera overall is pretty worth it, but if you had it break within 6 months, that would be a bummer. So if you are considering getting it, like honestly, I actually like, I don't like buying warranties for things, but like this might be a good idea to buy a warranty for it. So y'all, I hope this was helpful. These are just my pros and cons from my experience of owning a Canon G7X Mark II. Whoa, that was really fast, sorry. But yeah, overall, I like it a lot as a camera. I think it's really great. It hasn't really let me down yet, but there are some downsides to it I wanted you to be aware of as well. Personally, I'm a Canon girl, so it was kind of a no-brainer when I looked into this. I saved up and I knew that it was the right camera for me for vlogging, but I guess it's not for everyone. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what y'all are looking into. If you're not getting a Canon G7X, what kind of camera you like, and if you were just like an iPhone kind of point and shoot person, let me know what apps you like to edit with. Anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a big thumbs up down below, subscribe to see new content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!